Yo, One Star, I'm tired of your intro, man. You need to make a new intro. I got you, man. Let's go.
One Star. Yeah. It's a broke boy thing. Yeah. Wow. It's a broke boy thing. Broke boy. I'm the broke boy king. Broke boy. Watch this broke boy win. We winning. Yeah. Facts. Started from the bottom, beginning of the story. No FIFA points, boy. This a road to glory. We don't park the bus, boy. You looking kinda corny. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's looking kinda gory. Yeah.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star Week finna welcome back to the Broke Boy Road to Glory. I forget what episode this is. I believe it's episode number 13 or 14. Whatever the case is, I gotta say thank you to all you guys who've been supporting this series. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do a Road to Glory in FIFA 20. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna support it, but you guys have proven me wrong. So big thank you for that to everybody that's been watching this series. Second of all, I gotta say thank you to everybody that voted on the poll I posted yesterday. So yesterday, I put a poll up asking you guys, should I do Flashback Piszczek to play him at center back on my team on 7 Chem? And a bunch of you guys voted. I think I got about 60 votes, which is massive in my opinion. And you guys are about to be mad at me because as you can tell by the title of this video, I ended up doing them. 60% of you guys did not want me to do them, and I gotta apologize to you guys. Please don't hate me, all right? I was up all night last night. I work overnight in a hospital, so I was up all night last night, and I was thinking about it. I was comparing him to Longley. I was comparing him to Varane. And when you compare his stats to those two players, this guy, Flashback Piszczek, has better stats at center back for a fraction of the price. He's about the same price as Longley, but he's much better than Longley, and he's actually, in my opinion, better than Varane, but he's a fraction of the price of Varane. So when I saw those stats on Footbin, I knew I had to do them, so I ended up doing them. On this screen right here, you're going to be seeing all the SBC packs I've done in the last couple days. EA's been very generous with the SBCs. A bunch of SBCs have dropped with good value for money packs. And I think that's what's caused the market to crash just a little bit yesterday. But we didn't really pack anything crazy. We didn't pack anything crazy from any of these packs, especially the Piszczek packs. The Piszczek packs, I thought were going to give us at least maybe a 10,000 coin player. We didn't get anything. But Piszczek cost us about 100,000 coins to do with what we had in the club already. So I don't think it's a bad value at all. And we're going to introduce you to a new team because as you guys know, I packed about 350,000 coins worth of players in Gold 3 rewards, which is massive. And this is what the new team is going to look like right here. It's actually a crazy team. Yeah, we brought in Royce, we brought in Piszczek, we brought in Hernandez, and we've sold Ter Stegen for Neuer. I'm gonna show you guys a transfer list right now just to show you what everybody sold for. So, Semedo, 104,000. Ter Stegen, 47,000. Manolas, 96,500. Longley sold for 113. I bought him for like 60K, so he did make a big profit for him. I felt like I had to sell him because I don't think his price is gonna go much higher than this. Dembele, who we packed again, we ended up selling the old one for about 87,000. Coleman had to go, Akanji had to go, and we have a bunch of miscellaneous players which we did sell over here. And that's how we ended up getting this team right here. And it's, let me tell you, this is the best team I've used on FIFA so far. This team on my RTG is actually better than the team I have on my pay to win account, which is actually insane. And I do have a new formation. As you guys know, I'm rocking with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and it looks like this in game. Let me show you. Right there, we got Mertens playing striker, Royce playing striker, Dembele playing cam, Pogba, Witsel, and Dembele in the midfield, and the defense is Ruslan. Hernandez on the left, Piszczek on the right, and Semedo on the right-hand side at fullback. And the instructions are over here. They're pretty balanced, all right? Not really doing too much with the custom tactics at all. I feel like these are the best custom tactics I've used that's definitely showing in my results. We're going to jump into the gameplay. But first, we got to talk about the new signings. We got Royce. And as you see here, I played 9 games with him. 7 goals, 4 assists. A couple of those games were in rivals. Most of them have been the weekend league. He's been massive. We have Mertens, 33 games, 17 goals, 13 assists. Not a bad contribution again. We got Hernandez, who's been an absolute wall in the back. We have Ruslan, who's been a step up over Schultz, and Neuer, who honestly is just as good as Ter Stegen in my opinion in game. Unfortunately, he's more expensive, I guess, because he has the Bundesliga links, but He's been a beast again this year. And we have a new super sub, which is going to be Morales. I felt like we did need a striker super sub for this team, being that we are playing the 4-1-2-1-2. And I do like what he brings to the table. Look at those stats. 84 attack positioning. 83 finishing. He has the pace, the dribbling. This guy looks like he's going to be an absolute monster as a super sub in the weekend league. But the main man of this episode, the main one we have to talk about is going to be Flashback, Piszczek. We're playing him on 7 chem at the center back position. Let's look at his stats. He's 6 foot tall. He has medium work rates. He has a 4-star weak foot, which is pretty good for a center back. I played 6 games so far in weekend league with him. Obviously, no goals, no assists. Before we go any further, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying the content. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Now let's look at the stats a little bit closer. So, what made me do this card? What made me invest so many coins into an untradeable on an RTG? I mean, look at the stats. He has the pace, 83 pace at the center back position. Is going to be usable for months and months down the line. He has the passing stats, which are very unique for a center back. 85 short passing, 79 long passing, 78 vision. And I like to play from the back. I like to play possession, so that's going to come in massive. His dribbling stats are very good for a center back. The 93 composure there really stands out to me. And his defending and physical is awesome. I mean, defending stats are very good all around the board. His physical stats are very good. Even though he's only 6 foot tall, he has 88 jumping, and crossing is not a thing in this FIFA, so I'm not too worried about it. He has the aggression, the strength, the stamina. I really anticipate this card's gonna be very good for us. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into the weekend league gameplay. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how this card's doing. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I'm doing in the weekend league. Let's get it. All right, so when you look at Footman, this card's gonna cost you about 140, 150,000 coins, untradeable. Is he worth that money? I would say it depends on your team. We're gonna break down the stats so you know exactly what to expect. So, 83 pace in game, how does it feel? Well, let's talk about it from 2 perspectives, all right? Number 1, if you're gonna be playing him as a right back position, I just don't believe he's fast enough in game. 79 acceleration is just not good enough for the right back position, all right? Being that the power creep is going to happen. I mean, it's already started happening where better cards are going to be introduced into the game. A lot of faster cards are going to be introduced into the game. Do you really want a right back with 79 acceleration, defending the likes of Dembele, Mbappe, Neymar, all of that? Probably not. But at the center back position, his pace is going to be elite for many months to come. So as a center back, I would say his pace is 9 out of 10. For a right back, I would say 6 out of 10. Not good enough. He's probably not going to last that many months if you want to play him at the right back position. Next, we're going to talk about his passing. How did his passing feel in game? And honestly, he was very reliable passing out of the back. And that's something I really value out of a defender, because the way I play my 4-1-2-1-2 is that I make a lot of passes out of the back. I pass it back a lot to my center backs, to my fullbacks, and all of them need to be able to be good on the ball. All of them need to be able to make some good passes, and he does have the capability to make long passes, short passes. He has 93 composure, so even if you're closing him down, he'll make that pass. Overall, I gotta give his passing a 9 out of 10. It's actually pretty brilliant for a center back, even for a right back. Next, we're going to talk about his dribbling. How does his dribbling feel in game? Well, I'm going to talk about it from 2 perspectives once again. As a right back, I would say his agility and balance is pretty mediocre, okay? Because he's 6 foot tall, he has 75 agility, 75 balance, and he does feel kind of clunky when turning. Let's say you're bringing him down the wing and you're running down the right-hand flank because he's a right back, right? If you're going to be trying to turn a defender, if you're going to be trying to get the acceleration out of the skill moves, I don't think he's going to excel in those kind of positions. So in that sense, his dribbling will let you down. But as a center back, he is excellent on the ball. He feels just as good on the ball, or probably even better on the ball, than Lucas Hernandez does. And Hernandez is a center back that feels very good on the ball. Piszczek is very tidy on the ball. He has the good ball control. He has the 93 reactions, the 93 composure. So even when he's being closed down, he'll be able to pass out of the back. And that's something that's very massive in those tight weekend league games. So overall, as a center back, his dribbling is a 9 out of 10. As a right back, I would say it's a 7 out of 10. He's decent, but do not try to be the defender with him. He's not the kind of fullback that you really want to dribble past defenders. Next, we're going to talk about his defending, and this is where he stands out. This is why I paid so much to do him untradeable, right? So first off, we're going to talk about stand tackle. He has 87 stand tackling. How does it feel in game? And the thing you notice about his stand tackling is that not only does he go into his stand tackle very powerfully, because he does have the 84 strength, the 89 aggression. He goes in there, he comes away with the ball very cleanly. It's a clean, accurate tackle, and he sometimes puts in auto tackles without you even pressing the button. That just shows you the quality of this guy's tackle. It's very, very good. His interceptions and defensive positioning is very good as well. His defensive AI always has him in the right position to intercept, to break a play, or to just be there in the right position when the opponent is counter-attacking you, and that's very important, all right? Because he has medium work rates, he doesn't have high defensive work rates, and you might be worried about playing him in the center back position, but do not fear. His defensive AI is very smart, and that to me is the mark of a very, very good defender. I would classify him as a very reliable defender, somebody that I could rely on against the stronger players, against the agile players. He's very versatile in that regard. Overall, I gotta give his defending a 9 out of 10. It's very, very good. Finally, we are gonna talk about his physical. He has 84 physical, and he doesn't seem to have many weaknesses in that regard. As a fullback, I think he's gonna be one of the best fullbacks physically on this game for a long time, all right? 89 aggression, 84 strength, 88 jumping, 6 feet tall. If you need to play against somebody like a Bale, like a Perisic, and they're trying to bully you, they're trying to shield you, they're not gonna be able to do it against Piszczek. This guy's gonna be able to win most physical battles against most wingers on this game. As a center back, his physical is good enough, all right? He doesn't feel as physically imposing as somebody like a Longley, as somebody like a Van Dijk, anything like that, but he still feels physically very solid, and he doesn't really get bullied unless the other person has somebody like a Lukaku, somebody like a Lewandowski. But even then, he'll still hold his own. He just won't be able to overpower them. So overall, I gotta give his physical an 8 out of 10. But in the right back position, his physical is a 10 out of 10. It's pretty much perfect. So overall, what would I rate this card? As a center back, I think he's a 9 out of 10. I mean, he pretty much gives you everything you want at the center back position. He gives you the pace, he gives you the intelligent positioning, the clean tackling, decent strength, decent in the air, and he's very, very good on the ball for a center back. He's very, very good at passing the ball as a center back, all right? So as a center back, 9 out of 10. As a right back, at this stage of the game, I would say he's an 8 out of 10, all right? He's very good defensively. He's very good physically. In those two places, he's elite, right? And if you play with your right backs on stay back while attacking and you play drop back, this guy's probably going to be insane for you. But if you like to push it up with your fullbacks at all, if you have a normal defensive line, or if you have a high defensive line, you're not going to like him because he does have a lack of acceleration when it comes to defending people like Mbappe, people like Dembele down the wing, and you will get exposed from time to time if you do play him in the right back position. So I wouldn't really do this card if you're playing him at the right back. But if you have a Bundesliga side and you're able to get him on 7 chem, or you're able to switch him around in game on 10 chem, but play him in the center back position, I think he's going to be very much worth it for you. And I don't regret doing it at all. So I would say the major con of this card is the fact that you would have to play him on 7 chem in most circumstances to get him on your team, and you would have to link him to a Bundesliga side. However, if you're running a Bundesliga side, I would say you will not regret getting this card. So, as you guys are going to see in the video, we've started this weekend league off 5-1. I love the team. It's firing on all cylinders, and even the one loss I got, I felt like I was unlucky to not get the win. So I'm very hopeful we're going to be able to at least get a gold 2 finish, maybe push for gold 1. We'll see. So that's going to be my Piszczek review. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Once again, I'm sorry. I know you guys did not want me to do him, but I just saw the stats. I had to do him. He fit my team perfectly. So that's what it is. Let me know in the comment section down below. How are you guys doing in the weekend league? And I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Deuces.